Secondary boosters. Technically, we are onto the secondary boosters. We're the second in the batch for the. We're the second in the batch for this particular.
Second 1,000,
yeah.
I mean, this current 60, yeah.
So. Second in the batch's current launch.
This should be the last time for this one for a couple of months at least, I think. We're in the slow season for us, February. Both shop and online sales are very, very slow at this time of year. So this will be the last batch, probably until March, I guess. I don't know. Who knows?
Don't say that. There will be a big influx in the next 2 days now.
I've got to get some of the other staff members up to doing this. It's crazy. It's not my job. I shouldn't be doing this. Especially this week, I should be downstairs working on that toilet.
Yeah. Hello everyone. Chat's getting busy now. Frozen runner. No, it's going to be. So it's the last batch of owls for this current period of time. Yeah, I think there's. How many is in there? 30.
Yeah, the 30
yeah.
went to Ome yesterday, so this will give us 60 or so. It should do for a couple of months.
Korangami says, I was just wondering how this owl print would make for a lovely Valentine's Day gift.
Don't start a new panic, please.
Next Valentine's Day, everyone. Let's give Dave a rest for a little bit in the owls. Now Judd's here. Hey Judd.
Yeah, I haven't seen the green dot. I was hoping to Skype yesterday, but I haven't seen. Jed seemed to be offline. I don't know.
Jed, are you hiding? We're just very busy.
And that can you ask Jed, that's a Mexican design.
Oh yeah.
What size were we talking about on that? What's physical dimensions?
Yeah. Jed, did you get that? The Mexican design you sent over last night. Have you got dimensions on it? Oh, Jed said, I thought Dave had been hiding. Oh, this is a bit of he said, she said. I'll keep out of this one and let you two.
Well, I haven't been hiding, I've been... What's the word?
Dave's been knocking holes and rebuilding said holes downstairs. Frozen Runner says you should have two owls hugging close and their silhouettes creates a heart shape. It's the Valentine's Day gift.
Yeah, buy two and get your scissors out and go.
Yeah. Mr. Jenkins, the new design you're working on, the link won't work on mobile on a recorded stream. What one was that? What link was that? Could you tell me?
Mr. Jenkins, what?
Mr. Jenkins, yeah, he's talking about a link. Is this? Oh, I don't know. I'm sorry, I haven't been working on a new design here.
Are you talking to me or talking to Jed? Or
no, it's Mr. Jenkins right in the chat to me. Oh, people said it looked like Gundam. Oh yeah, sorry.
That must be the Neo Tokyo you're talking about.
Yeah, that's the Neo Tokyo one with Jed. So if Jed's still in here, if he would so kindly post the link in the chat. That's yeah, that's a taste of what's to come. There's another print coming before that with Jed, a One Punch Man one, and then we'll be going on the Neo Tokyo stuff. Straighter, yeah, that's it. The Tokyo Police one, yeah. Look at this. I'm in the printmaking bot. I haven't seen this. This was in there yesterday, wasn't it? Will is a carpenter helping Dave with some renovations on Mokuhankan. He's also a woodworker and regularly collaborated with Jed in the past, and their work can be found here.
Is that going to be changed next week?
Yeah, we're going to have to change this.
You better, I don't think anybody knows what's going on, actually.
Yeah, so, I suppose I can say. I'm having to leave Tokyo a bit early and go back to the UK. I'm leaving on Saturday morning, unfortunately. So I won't be here to see the completion of the downstairs and stuff, or continue with these streams. But I'll be here in heart and soul, and
But not hammer.
no, but not hammer and saw, unfortunately. But hopefully, there's an opportunity. Abandoning you. I'm coming back to your side. I'm gonna be on the other side. I'm gonna be typing in the chat furiously. Hopefully, though, if Dave will have me again in the future, I'd love to come back.
Next time we go to shop?
Yeah, next.
I'm not sure if I trust you anymore.
The next floor. The removal of my my command on the bot's been scheduled now. Oh, okay, Jed. That's all right. People were just asking about the first Neo Tokyo image. If you could post that in the chat again. I'm not sure if I think the link wasn't working. Well, the sun is strong today, isn't it? Right then. It looks good on the block though. Sorry everyone, I'm just watching
Hair loose hair there.
just watching Dave brushing this pigment out.
There's a loose hair there, I couldn't get it off.
Gingy86 says, I'm now a Chibi patron.
Well, thank you. So you've got a couple more came in overnight, I saw that. I don't know who they are, they're just the patron names, so. Thank you, sir.
Aramas says, any update on the floor? Not the floor, but one browser bin is completely built. Another two, the main components fixed together, and it's just a case of assembling it. Dave now has the new room for the toilet pretty much done, aside from gypsum board in the walls.
Yeah, I've got to put the soundproofing and the gypsum board up, and then put the floor in. And I don't know, today I've got to get a hunchter ready for Kawasaki-san. I've got to work on design. So I don't know if I get down there today or not. I've got to check a bunch of prints to send to Ome.
Yeah, well, I'm a bit all over the place with where all my kit is stored anyway. So if I can, once I get out of the way, then this afternoon, and you'll have a nice free run at that. But yeah, Dave's got it all wired up, and yeah, it's looking good now. That sun's really making the block look nice. It's making it look really nice on the stream.
It's not actually so easy for me here. I should turn it off, but whatever. Just it'll be gone in a minute.
It's really good on. You can see
the shininess.
Yeah, you can see exactly where you've brushed out and smooth the pigment out and stuff. And it's really nice on it.
That sound is the Patreon coming in.
Yeah.
So.
Seems like, I don't want to jinx it, but touch wood, no drop frames.
Well, I said I shut down everything else in the building and I restarted the computer. And
yeah, it's looking good. People are struggling with the URLs.
Pardon?
People are struggling with links in the Twitch app on the mobile. Okay. Oh, this is quite an interesting question. Kamigami asks. Oh yeah, you carry on. I'm watching some questions. Yeah. What's more challenging? Colour separation for a complex print. So I assume do you mean the printing of a complex print like the boss fight, or the equivalent in a total monochromatic print?
I'm sorry, I don't understand the question. Total monochromatic print is one block. I'm not sure what you mean.
No, but I assume it means by different varying levels of grey and stuff.
Oh, I like that Neo Tolkien thing. That's simply two colours, green and grey.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what to say. I don't have a whole lot of experience of that. I mean, obviously, the clearer you can see the different colours,
it's easier to make a distinction.
Yeah, but that one, they're all the same colour. So how do you split it? It's going to be very difficult. I don't know if I can do that. I'm sorry. I haven't looked at the Photoshop file. I don't know what. All I know is there's a lot of very similar colours, which means it's going to be difficult to understand how to split it all out.
I would assume that you could, because they're just progressively darkening tones, that you could just use larger colour masses.
Yeah, but it's not a question of A with B on top and then C on top and then D on top, because A will be a base, B will be on part of it, C will be on a different part of it, D will be on both A and B. So they don't layer up like a pyramid. They layer up like, some bizarre bunch of pyramids all interlocked together, So it's not simple at all. In the Yoshida days, we know how they did that. Their prints are extremely overlaid and difficult and dense. And looking at the finished print, there's no way to see what those layers are.
Yeah.
But what they did was, they started with a key block.
Yeah.
He put 1 or 2 or 3 tones, cut the blocks for 1 or 2 or 3 tones, printed it, looked at that, and then said, okay, now let's see, on this part of the print, let's add this. Then they said, okay, that's block number 5 or something.
Yeah.
Then they printed out, okay, now let's see, what can we do from here? And they built it layer by layer by layer.
Oh, I see, yeah.
And sometimes they would sort of change their mind, pull one out and go back and do another test from the beginning.
Yeah.
So they built it without having a model in mind. In other words, the finished image didn't exist.
Yeah.
The sketch existed, concept.
Yeah.
In Jed's case, we're doing this really, really a difficult way. He's creating it in another media.
And then we're trying to
translate it into woodblock. And this is not good. This is not what should be happening, actually.
I see.
So we're making, in other words, a woodblock reproduction of a print designed in silkscreen format, or Photoshop format. This is not good.
I see. But so it could be done that way. It'd be a long-winded process.
Yeah, if Jed was here, if he was part of the process, he gives me the lines, we cut the lines. Now Jed sits down side by side with us here, and we do a couple of colors. But he's got to be here. He sits down next to him. That's what Hasui did. Hasui sat down next to Ono-san, the printer. Hasui did, we saw that video a while ago.
Yeah.
That was a bit of a staged thing. Hasui, here I'm doing the complete color separations for this print all by myself in a room by myself. For some simple designs that might have happened. But even as we saw during that, we could see it clearly it was staged, because some of those things he was doing weren't what was visible in the finished print. So you do 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 as your basic ones that you know are going to be there. The sky's going to be there, the ground's going to be there, this character's going to be there. You carve those and print those, and then work on top of that.
I see.
And that's how the Shin Hunger prints were built, step by step by step.
Okay. Okay, that makes more sense in my head.
But that means the artist, the designer, has to be an active part of the process, of the manufacturing process. It's got to be here. When we did this with Jed 5 years ago, the first ukiyo-e prints, he kept them in a clean, simple ukiyo-e style, the rickshaw cart print and the fox moon print and whatever. It's outlines plus flat colors. That's no problem, because from his Photoshop work, we can extract all the information we need. It's like me over the years. I've made a reproduction of many, many ukiyo-e prints. No problem, because you can see from the outside how they're built. You can see all the way down, which you can't see with the Shin Hunger prints. So we're a little bit floundering in deep water, all of us here, you know. We've got this little plan and we're going to do these things, but we're not doing it the way that it should be done.
Yeah. And coupled with the fact that to converse, the three of us can be further away in terms of time difference. It's not exactly like we can jump on and be like, right, here's this.
Well, it could be like this. We could do this. You're doing that Neo Tokyo. Cut the key block, put a couple of base tones in, send it to Jed. He gets a watercolor brush out, paints on top of it or something, you know. And I don't know. I have no idea.
Oh, yeah. And then just send the file, just copy the file and send it back.
But then it's Jed's problem, because he's already got this clear image in mind and he's done playing on the click, click, click stuff. You know?
But he could still build that from... Sorry, Jed, I don't mean to talk about you like as if you're not here. Jed, you could then... could work from his original and match in and marry in as much as possible and keep building like that.
But it's a very different concept, you know, because Jed already has the clear finished idea in mind in his head because of what he's done on the screen. I'm not sure if those screens are a help for us or a hindrance. I don't know. The finished print would be very different.
I think it sounds fun though.
Did you see the block set for Shinjuku? You know, the Shinjuku print, the Yoshida one. We've got the block. We don't have the blocks. We've got a full photograph scan of the block set.
I don't. No.
It'll remind me that when we're down here, we'll go downstairs and have a look at it. And you can see places where they had A, B, like I said, built more colors, built more colors, built more colors, built more colors. Then there was lots of places where they decided, we need another color on this woman's kimono here. They, rather than cut a whole new blank block for that, they'd find a little empty spot like this on some block, cut a couple more registration marks here, just use that little spot there. So any given block space, there's print here 1, print here 2, print, move it around, print here 2. They've just used up the wood like a puzzle.
So the print is just
it's
like...
absolute chaos. Without having a guide sheet, which they've got. They've kept the guide sheet about this. Without having that, you're absolutely totally lost.
Wow.
And you can see where they built it.
Jed said, I don't have access to the same pigments. It's a whole skill set I'm unfamiliar with. Well, I think it's just...
Well, it's true. It's a skill set he's unfamiliar with. Sitting next to a printer and talking together. Let's try this, let's try this. Yes, absolutely.
I think it sounds fun though, Jed. I think, without saying like too much out in the open and stuff, we've got a really good period of time to build this image, to spend and to make sure that what I'm doing is matching in as close to what your vision is. We've got a long time to do it, so I think if we really take our time and really think hard and stuff, it would set a very good precedent for the rest of it. Next question. J50 says, how do you deal with wood swelling and drying out? Are there certain precautions you take?
You want to answer that based on yesterday's experience?
So I can
well, you don't know what to do.
So downstairs, the browser bins I'm making.
Huh?
Yeah, the browser bins I'm making.
Oh, in carpentry, you mean, or in printmaking?
Well, I can talk about both because it's a similar process. So wood swells and and dries. Where's one of these old blocks? Not going to show me swelling and drying. So here's an old block, and wood always has a certain level of moisture in. It will always have a certain amount of moisture, even if it's been sat in the driest room for 20 years. It's still going to have that extra percent of moisture in. And what makes wood warp is water going in and then going out very fast. If it's done gradually, then there's no problem. So if I'm correct in saying, if you've got a warped part of a block you're using, you can give it a water bath, you can soak it in water overnight to try and...
Yeah, our big problem with the old blocks is they're too dry.
Yeah.
Simple, they're too dry. They never swell, they're too dry and they've shrunk. So we do a test first, we try and see how far the block has shrunk, then either actually dunk it in a bath overnight if we think it needs lots, or a half hour before, or get a wet towel, put the block face down on the wet towel, and physically let it drink water so it comes back out. That's if it's a clean shrink this way. Quite often it's not so simple. It's warped or shrunk in part, then we move the registration marks.
I see,
Those marks on that block, they must have been recarved and recut many times, right? You can see them.
Yeah. This one...
The registration marks are not immutable. They move daily, hourly, minutely.
Especially with these solid blocks.
Yeah, of course. The ones I'm doing on this the registration marks are never going to move. It's small, it's on a plywood base, it's not gonna change at all. But on those old solid wood blocks, it's the printer's job all the time during the day. You have to watch each and every copy of the print coming up, watch for variations. But for the modern people doing this, they're working with plywood, it's really not much of a problem.
No.
You set your marks and bang, you're done. Unless you let your paper get too dry or something, and then the paper is shrinking and drying.
Oh, we've got loads of comments in there. What have we got? Jed's here saying, can't my Photoshop files get you within 80% of the goal? Realistically?
Well, that's what we've been doing, of course. It's up to us to try and translate those Photoshop files.
And it's now, in turn, it's up to me to try and... So Dave's got all this experience, all this time working on it and stuff. And now it's up to me to sort of find the sweet spot in doing it. And people are talking about the way the colour separations are made on Jed's Photoshop files and stuff. Oh, Jed, if you're still here, at some point I need to have a talk to you about blocks and such, just to reminding myself how Will, if you had to draw inspiration, tradition, landscapes, etc., from a region of the UK to create a print, which would it be? Ooh. Let me think. So if you want big classic rolling hills and stuff, you've got Cumbria. I really like Devon. If you're looking for like dramatic like cliffs with a river running down and that like whole classic like wild British look, then yeah, Devon is really nice. In that what's it called? Like, is it Ilfracombe? Yeah, Cheddar's a good one. Yeah, around Ilfracombe and stuff. But also, if you're looking to do buildings and stuff, London's just so interesting. There's just so much. Every street in London is different. You can walk down one and you've got these massive, great, tall glass buildings, and then you're on the next street and it's this old Victorian red brick townhouse and stuff. I think personally, in what you see from a lot of UK printmakers, is there's too much of like the Cumbrian, Snowdonia, Cheddar landscapes and not enough trying to do something really interesting with the cities. It's not just like abstract form.
Are you trying to promote your Neo-Tokyo series?
Yeah, Neo-London. No, I'm just saying from what I see, because I think it's been done to dust now that every oil painter or printmaker and anyone going back hundreds of years has done images of Cumbria and stuff, but there are some really interesting places in the country. If you go out from like Stow on the Wold, if anyone knows that. Last name God, yeah, Manchester's got a really nice there's some really nice old dirty streets in Manchester. There be Edinburgh. If you want to do a print with loads of different layers and levels and stuff, different planes, Edinburgh, you can't beat that.
Do you know the John Platt stuff? Have you seen that?
I have seen bits and pieces. Yeah, I'm not hugely familiar.
He did a very good job putting British landscape into woodblock form. I've got a few of them. Pretty much untaught, self-taught. I mean.
Yeah. Traditional Japanese technique?
On Japanese paper and cutting it layer.
Yeah.
He learned a little bit from Urushibata before the war.
Ah, okay.
His book, the Platt book, is really probably the most single useful book. You know, the Hiroshi Yoshida book is just too complex for beginners.
Yeah.
The Platt's beginner book is the most useful.
Yeah. Oh, your mother's in the chat.
Hi, Mom. Hello.
Yeah. She says a bluebell wood in West Yorkshire.
Ah, there you go, back in the conversation.
Yeah, that'd be a very good place, Mrs. Bull.
That's funny because when I hear you talk about Yorkshire, it sounds like moors and moors. I don't think about woods and stuff. I don't even have. Are there trees in West Yorkshire?
Well, I think it's more just rolling hills and dramatic.
She said a bluebell wood. Are there such things in Yorkshire? I don't know. So I'm not trying to be sarcastic. It's not my impression of it.
I haven't spent a great deal of time in Yorkshire. Not Tudors, actually the right name. Yeah, Old Town in Edinburgh. Old Town in Edinburgh is awesome. It's awesome. It's one of my favourite places in the UK, Edinburgh. If it wasn't so cold there all the time, I'd live there. Yeah, people are talking about like a Shinhanger style, like a gritty old part of East London in like that like Shinhanger style. I think that'll translate really well. You could go super nostalgic and go really overboard with making it look like old Victorian London and stuff, and really dramatic lighting and that. It could be really interesting.
I think some of the designs I've seen you guys playing with so far, that Neo Tokyo, whatever the design, one thing I think might be missing a little bit is a strong contrast. That's one of the things about the Shin Hunger prints, is there can be really, really deep dark blacks in an area and really, really bright, bright light in a nighttime scene or something like that. And if it's too bland, if it's all muddy together, you lose a lot of the attractiveness. My personal, I would rather see bright and dark.
Yeah, that one we were looking at last. What was the print I showed with the old like temple buildings?
Oh, it's on a Madras. If you type the words Yoshida and then Madras, you'll see that image.
Oh, I'm just going to type the Yoshida MADRAS.
It's the name of some temple in India, And we're inside this dark, gloomy temple, and there's a shaft of light coming from somewhere, lighting up some woman standing there. And there's different levels of gloom. And to me, I'm not telling you guys what to do, but for me, that's the really attractive aspect of many of these Shin Hunger prints, is this wonderful contrast and the use of a dark to make something very bright.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think when you look at the Shin Hunger stuff, it's almost bordering on the abstract, because light doesn't necessarily always fall like that in that greater contrast. It's almost not realism. It's almost emphasising that light to such an extent. Some of them, especially the more like tourist ones, like there was that one of the. There's one I showed you yesterday. It was all greys, and then it had the
Has that Yoshida print popped up in the stream?
I've written the name in there so people can see. Also, Jed, that Yoshida Madras one. They've got that whole series in the Ashmolean in Oxford, about half an hour away from me. So I can put in a request to them, and I can go and get a load of really good photos, if you like. I'm not sure palette-wise if it's what we're gonna.
No, I'm not suggesting. I just said as a concept.
Treatment of light and stuff is.
Large cavernous room with light falling into it.
And there's also the one I sent you yesterday, Jed, that I forgot to send and then resend. Oh, not curious. Do you live in Edinburgh yourself then? Talking about the cold and rain. Apparently, typing in Yoshida Madras brings up loads of plaid and tartan handbags.
Really? I don't know.
Yeah. I'll go into which window is the chrome one?
It's 6.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Am I remembering it wrong? We looked at it yesterday. Hiroshi Yoshida Madras, India. Hiroshi Yoshida Madras, India. It was at the top yesterday when we searched. Why? What's going on? There it is. 3rd row. 4th from the left, right? Is that it?
1, 2, 3, 4.
3rd row.
Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. Visit the page or visit image and copy the image link itself. Yeah.
There we go.
Then tartan handbags, what's that all about? I don't know.
I don't know. Okay. King Kennedy, yeah, Indiana Jones, yeah, it does look like a scene from Indiana Jones, doesn't it? Yeah.
Those guys, maybe they're studying woodblock prints for their lighting, who knows? The world is coming around to our way of seeing things.
Oh, Jed, I don't necessarily think it needs to increase our block size. I think it's just... Yeah, I think we can get with our block count. We can do a count. Shimmy around. Aromas says, Jed and Dave, I watched the film the other day and I was wondering how you managed to keep the Colossus without outline for Dave to print.
Oh, you mean the Colossus in the background? That's no problem at all because it doesn't interfere with everything else. It doesn't have to register with anything else.
Oh, okay.
The problem you have when parts of the image have outlines and part don't have outlines, like that one punch thing you're doing, the parts with an outline all have to line up.
Yeah.
And then parts that don't have outlines, if there's 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 of them, they have to line up with each other, but there's no outline to key it for you. The Colossus there, we just took it from Jed's Photoshop data, just put it on my sheet and printed it.
Yeah.
And it's isolated, which makes it dead easy, absolutely isolated. Then if the other part of this that has no outlines, the greenery in the middle area between the boy and the horse and the monster is greenery.
Yeah.
It doesn't have outlines, but it's staged. It's light green, medium green on top, dark green on top of that.
Yeah.
So the medium green gun, so there's no registration problem on that. Our trouble comes when there's many intertwining things, overlapping and intertwining with no clear outlines. That's when it gets really, really difficult for the manufacturing side of this.
But how are you explaining the breakdown of that one punch image to me? Was it last night or night before? Last night?
Well, layered, right? Front layer, medium layer, back layer.
It makes a lot more sense to me now in how I'm going to break the image down. Yeah, that's it. See, Google knows people were getting image searches for tartan handbags when looking for that Yoshida print, and we were just talking about Edinburgh.
Ah,
Google's watching us. They know.
What? Is this true?
Well, no, I think it just something I think in the search chamber. I've got loads of people from Edinburgh. What do we call people from Edinburgh? Is it Edinburghians? I don't know. Edinburgh. No, Becky says Scottish.
Well, I was going to say Scots, right. But I knew that, you know.
But no, because you have a Londoner or
a
Yorkshireman and things like that. Humans, Yes, I know, I understand. I asked a stupid question, so I'm going to get stupid. Lothian, I understand. Hibs fans, okay, well, I'm going to just leave that one there. Historian of things. No, I'm sure Google know what we're all talking about. I have a Google phone, so it's probably even worse for me. They know everything I do. They know every call I've made. Yeah, you're right there, Aramas. Says there are no stupid questions, just opportunities for a smart ass retort. Yeah, you're probably right. Stink my glasses. Edin bourgeois. Yeah, I understand, Jed. Yeah.
Something else you can mention to Jed. The key block is ready to start carving now for Times Burn Bright. I'll be sending it to Kawasaki-san in Kobe today.
Yeah.
So starting tomorrow, whatever the key block carving on Times Burn Bright is now actually happening. So
there you go, Jed. You got that.
This has been on the to-do list for years. And that's going to be number 17 in the UQA Hero Series.
Oh, wow. Wow.
You can maybe pop a link into that. It's over on Jed's UQAheroes.com website. At the moment, it's not in the woodblock side, it's in the Jickley side. It's called Times Burned Bright. Don't mention the game, people can think of it by themselves.
Yeah.
And production starts. Well, production has started. Tracing is ready. I gotta find a piece of wood for it, paste it down today and send it to Kawasaki-san.
Ooh. This one?
Yeah. If you pop up to get the larger image, or just send a web page, whatever, it's up to you.
Yeah.
But the way you're going slowly, somebody will beat you to it, I think.
I win. There we go.
Yeah?
I win.
So it's now February, so estimated ETA in the shop is summer is 2018. That's all I can say right now. And that's got problems. Problems, I mean, it's got difficulties. So there's so many areas there. The same thing without key block.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah.
So the left corner, bottom left, and the characters around the fire. Okay, it's when you get into the fire and up into the distance.
Yeah. See.
Which is kind of why it's been postponed and postponed and postponed. But
all the logs on the fire. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I like it. And it comes back to what we're talking about with that Yoshida Madras print. Bright light surrounded by really dark. And the version that I'll be making probably will be darker in the dark corners. Bottom left corner, you probably won't be able to see anything. I did a campfire print in my Solitude series. And
yeah.
And I just kept layer on darker and darker and darker and darker and darker around it. You know.
I suppose you can, if you start light, you can keep building, can't you?
Yeah, the thing too about Jed's Jickley things is there's limits to how much pigment he'll talk about his here. There's limits to how much of his spray pigment he can do. They don't to the saturation.
Yeah.
You know, the machines he's using physically won't saturate more than a certain point. You know.
Okay. My dad and Jed are talking about Florida and alligators now.
Is that for today? It should have shown the date.
Yeah, I didn't get it quick enough.
I'm just worried about if it's 10 o'clock.
Let's get that. There you go. Do you want me to go into the...
Let's have a quick look in the mail. Second window, the inbox.
Inbox.
The subject of the mail should show you. Yeah, right at the bottom.
Oh yeah. 0208.
That's today.
Yeah, it's today. Yeah.
What time is it? 10 o'clock? You have to click into the mail itself to see the time.
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
Oh, this is interesting. Yeah, everyone keep asking Jed questions about how he makes his images. I think that's probably one part of the process that hasn't been seen as much.
Let's just keep quiet then. You can go for it.
Yeah. Frozen Running, yeah. Jed has Jed does have a YouTube page, doesn't he? Where he's got a couple of videos of him inking, I think. Yeah. Should run kind of quickly. Oh wow! Oh, that's cool. Jed's put the PSD file for the Neo Tokyo police print into the chat, so people can look at how he's broken.
Oh, the layers, yeah.
Yeah, so he's broken down his layers. Give it a couple of months, we're going to see 20 versions of it now.
Coming to a Chinese website near you.
That's when you start seeing it popping up in the shop around the corner, and vendors on the street selling it.
It's funny, I don't think we've seen much ripping off of the Ukiyo Heroes' work, like people making T-shirts and stuff like this, you know.
Oh, is that?
I don't think we're.
I assume there is.
This, you know.
There will be something out there.
I mean, we're not worried about people making woodblock print versions of them because nobody out there has that technology. But I would have thought that Jed's imagery would have been ripped off much more for, you know, posters and you know. Maybe he's seen more of it. I don't know. I've never heard
maybe.
of it.
Yeah, I bet there's something. You always see questionable copyright stuff on things like on these like make your own T-shirt websites, Redbubble and stuff like that.
There's constant demand for the Ukiyo Heroes T-shirts. Jed gave up on that a long time ago.
I'd buy an Ukiyo Heroes T-shirt, Jed, if you're making it.
And he goes to these cons, it would be a great thing there, but it's the logistics that's such a huge problem. He's got to haul around 50 different sizes and colours and different designs. It's just a staggering logistics problem.
That's an interesting point. Jed says, yeah, people sell them on t-shirts a lot and I have to chase them down and tell them to stop, but to a degree, a fan artist can only ride a horse so high.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, so there's only so much you can push it before you just got to be like, Mr. Says, you say nobody has that ability, but what would you do if someone did start making fake woodblock prints of Jeds? Well, you could probably safely say they are going to look a patch on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not the guy who I'm the factory here. This is all Jed's IP. The ukiyo-e here, so
I
the
can't
Jed's
imagine
IP, Jed's the owner. So.
If you showed a reproduction, for example, if I went and tried to remake one, it's not going to look anything like that.
Can I quote you on that?
Yeah, you know straight away. But give it 100 years.
But once it's out of copyright public domain, it's no longer an issue, of course.
And that's what will happen. Same as all the old stuff. There'll be reproductions and reproductions done.
Of this one?
Yeah. 300 years time, there'll be someone sat somewhere talking to a bunch of people and showing off the reproduction of
those old Heisei era woodblock prints.
Yeah,
This was made. The original was made back in the Heisei era.
Yeah.
2018. My God, were people alive back then?
Yeah, back when they only had the internet.
So. They still did analog things like eating food.
Yeah, breathing. Yeah, one day someone will do a 16-part reproduction series on your work. Like the Great Wave series.
So good video series. Making it and then finding all the little things that I've done wrong and pointing them out and stuff. Well, cool. I wish I'd be able to see that, so
having to go to
like
various museums across the world to try and
track down all the copies of that would be so cool. Go for it.
It will happen. It will happen.
I don't know.
And now with all your work archived in the way that it is online and stuff.
I'm going to live forever, am I? In virtual forms? Am I immortal? The immortal David Bull.
At the shrine they erect for you, there'll be the number 6 Baron and that colour block there.
This is going to be in a museum one day.
Yeah.
And people will come into the room and look at it in hushed tones. And this is the owl block.
That was the base. That's where his immortality came from.
So the owl block. God, I can't print with tears in my eyes.
That is a really interesting point because you speak to people that don't necessarily aren't in the world of like woodblock prints and stuff, and they could be of the thinking that you're just sort of doing video game characters and stuff, but it's exactly the same as what was done in the 1800s. It's just popular culture.
Of course.
It's absolutely no different. It is just ukiyo-e of our time.
Thing not to forget is that those prints of that era that we remember. We remember the word kuniyoshi. We remember the word yoshitoshi. We don't remember who carved those things, by the way. Who printed those things, by the way. Those names we don't know.
Yeah, nice.
So whose name is going to live forever here? Not mine, Jed's.
Yeah. But there's also the shift now that
of course. We're now known and open. Before those guys just laboured in the back room silently. Yes, of course. So I get that. My name is on this too.
Arrow Master said about your shrine. He says there'll be an engraving underneath saying he was the only one who could print it.
This one you're talking about.
And Jed says Dave put his name into every print.
I put my blood into everyone, my sweat.
Who was it? Was it Spike Milligan that had on his gravestone, I told you I was sick?
Yeah, I just saw something like
yeah.
that.
Winnie CSM. If you're talking about the police print, it's not huge print. It's not necessarily the stamina for the 14 impressions.
Were you proposing the same size as Nuclear Heroes?
Yeah, they're the same size. Yeah. Just continuity's sake, and also being honest, it's an expense, isn't it? We could do them
staggeringly more expensive.
Yeah, we could do them at
Urban size.
Yeah,
impossible.
But then
you'd never get into the market. Sorry, good luck.
$25 a face, and you're looking at very expensive prints.
And the number of spoiled copies, printing is exponentially more difficult at that scale. Believe me, you'd never get a good copy.
Yeah, but it's not so much the stamina to print the 14 impressions, it's the stamina to make every impression across the batch consistent.
We'd never get it to market. I wouldn't take it on. Next to impossible in the current climate. Hello, Cameron-san. Hello.
I think people are talking about David Ball hologram. Like, have you seen that with these
Star Trek style or something?
Like the old passed away like music singers, how they'll bring him, but like they did it with Michael Jackson, they brought him back out, and it's like a hologram of him on stage.
Well, I don't know about him. I mean, I've seen the Hatsune Miku, the fake software singer girl on stage.
Yeah, so there's going to be you in the corner, still commanding over everyone in hologram form with your R print. That is Cameron's command, yeah.
I get an introduction every single time I come in.
Well, you know, Will's on the bot too now.
Yeah, are you?
Yeah.
Temporarily, he's going to be assassinated on Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, my counter is already ticking. Mr. Says David Bullogram 3010.
Actually, based on YouTube's history recently, you know, it's not so much the printmaking; it's the stories and stuff.
Yeah.
If you go to back to Chrome.
Yeah.
Left hand, not Chrome. Now, if you go to Safari, I don't have it. I have a stream of the comments that comes in from all the different videos. Yeah, go to the mail window. Yeah, look for the folder on the left called YouTube.
That's way down here.
Oh, okay.
There it is.
Yep.
And just go to the bottom, the ones that came in this morning.
Yep. There's one, two, yeah.
And this is what I'm seeing more and more now.
Wow. Yeah, it's all coming. Yeah.
So click on some of those. Nice.
This is what I see every day. A stream of these, you know.
Absolutely masterful storytelling.
There you go, yeah.
People like stories.
Yeah, people like stories.
Yeah.
And we're all like,
David's
this,
choice as well.
it's really, I don't know how I got to this video, but oh my God, I'm hooked and I'm subscribing and all that kind of stuff, Did you see the one last week or so? If you go up some of this one that said, I forget the exact word, it said, gentle voice, what did it say? It said gentle voice, pleasant demeanor, wonderful hair.
Yeah, wonderful hair. Woo!
I thought, what is this? What's going on here? So it's real, people. It's real. I get the occasional email about that. Is it? I don't know, a
wig?
No, it was a wig, a hairpiece.
A hair.
What? We should get a video here. What Cameron sits here and tugs at my hair to tell Trump style.
It's a weave.
I should send that to my mother. Well, I better not, because she's 91 and her heart is everything. If I send that to her, she'll just be dead on the floor, die of laughing. But it's cool. It's fun. Absolutely fun.
Yeah, people saying the E2 to smooth video was their favourite and stuff.
Yeah. And that was a lightning bolt. People ask, do another one. There's a million stories, but oh my God. To sit down and...
Are there a million hours though? Like, do you have the time?
Well, the funny thing, for example, that story, Ito-san's story, I met somebody, I got a little bit of information from him, he died, I got some tools. I can tell exactly the same story about Shimano-san, the block planer.
Yeah.
I learned some blocks from him, met him a little bit, he told me a couple things about planing, he died, I talked to his wife, she gave me his tools. I can tell exactly the same video, just unplugging one guy's name and putting the next guy's name in,
Yeah.
I've got his bench, on a Shimano-san's planing bench, it's over in Ome.
Oh, okay.
After he died, she had nothing to do with it, so she called me up, do you want this? I'm like, oh my God, do I want this? Of course I want it.
Yeah.
All the blocks from my 100 Port series were planed on that bench.
Yeah.
And now I've got the bench there in Ome.
Wow.
And the story gets better because when she gave me the bench, she's sort of a little bit hesitant. There's something she wants to ask, so I poke her a little bit, what's going on. She cries a little bit and said, you told me a while ago when you were at our shop that you had these blocks you ordered from us back in the late 1970s, since I hadn't used yet. You were putting them aside, Do you still have those? I said, yeah, there's 6 of them. They're waiting for a project. I haven't decided yet. I'm not good enough for the carving yet. She said, I have nothing left, from my husband's work. And I get the hint. So so I go back to Ome, unwrap these package of 6 blocks. I've been waiting since 1979 or something. Wow. And I give her one. So there just is a nice story.
Yeah.
And there's also there was one that we were mentioning last night, I don't want to say on stream actually. The one that sat in Ome, the object that sat in Ome.
Oh yes. Oh my God, I got to do a video about that.
That's
Cameron, take my work away. Do what you're supposed to.
All right, I'll get out of here.
But this is the funny. You've been here now for 3-4 months, and you're working full time.
I believe
doing
so.
all the stuff that I used to do, and yet why am I still so busy?
Well, now you're printing. You never did that.
I did this. I did owls before.
Well, yeah, an owls, yes, but before that, I thought you'd said it had been a while since you printed. But
I mean, I haven't. I was working on the octopus quite well until you came along, and since you came along, I haven't even touched the octopus. It's quite. Patreon people are thinking, Dave, you promised us,
Isn't cloning technology advancing quite rapidly?
Yeah,
we can have one
a
more,
couple of macaques.
Yeah, one more Dave and a couple more Camerons, and
wonderful,
I think we're getting close.
Okay, what have we got here? I've got 1, 2. Oh, we've still got time. Okay, what I'll do? I've got 5 sheets of blue left, and I'll switch the key block. Can I? Maybe. Let's see. Or should I get downstairs? I got to finish that toilet too.
Yeah, people are saying you're a great storyteller, and the way the speed and volume and stuff, and how you keep the art going and things.
Well, again, thank you for the comments. I'm not in any way, pushing back on this, but there's things we can take credit for, and there's things we can't take credit for. Like, for example, if somebody says, Dave, my God, you're a wonderful carver, I will say, happily, thank you very much. Because that's I've worked and studied and tried really hard to do that for 30, 35 years. So if somebody says, now you're really good at this, I can say thank you, honestly. But if somebody says, for example, like I'm 179 centimeters high, whatever, the guy next to me is 150. Wow, Dave, you're 170 centimeters. Wow, wonderful, Dave, wonderful. Like, I don't say thank you because I didn't do that. That's just what happened. And the story thing, this is kind of like that. I didn't study and work and let's see how can I tell stories and whatever. I don't do anything. I just sit down and you know,
talk about
it. So I feel
yeah.
I'm not trying to push back, but my point is I feel, you know, I can't say thank you. You know, thank you very much. Good, I worked hard on that. Yeah, because I don't. I mean, what, you know, you are who we are.
Yeah, but it's the presentation of it. It's the way, I think what people like is the way that you present the story and the way that you break it down for them.
But I guess at the end of the day, the way it has come out naturally seems to be something that people are finding pleasant.
Yeah.
But it's not something I can take credit for. You know. Anyway, I guess you sort of mean. I'm just, you know, I mean, I'm very glad that people are enjoying this tonight. I feel personally pleased myself to be able to do something that people are happy with. I mean, it's ego at the end of the day. So, wow, people like what I'm doing. It's wonderful. So everybody's happy, but I didn't totally do this. You know, it's just happening.
But I think it's because you could look at it from the point of view that the stories are a byproduct of your 30 years of experience.
Of course. I mean, that goes without saying. Of course. You know, so 66 years of experience. Yeah.
Like someone like. I couldn't sit down and tell a story like that and make it sound convincing and interesting and stuff because I simply just don't have
you're
the knowledge.
You're half of my age.
Yeah, I have no knowledge or.
And well, that's the point. That came up a while ago. One of the points said, "Man, you're having such an interesting life. You know, I wish my life was as interesting as this." And I didn't answer that because I really didn't know what to say. You know, I am having an interesting life, or no, I am making an interesting life. You know, making decisions to do this, to do this, to do this. Does this stuff happen to me, or am I making it happen? You know, and I'm not quite sure about that. So the storytelling comes out because there's been a ton of interesting things I've done, but that wasn't random. You know, I did stuff. You know. So yeah, half and half. I'll take credit for doing stuff, but I don't know.
Yeah, I really like those.
What I want to do more of is David's Choice.
Yeah,
you know,
they're really interesting.
I showed you half a dozen prints last night.
We had about 3 or 4 episodes of David's Choice last night.
Personal. Yes. So.
Yeah.
I'll send you the bill.
Yeah. One day, there's one that there's one particular.
What about that deck of prints from Kyoto? 57 prints.
Yeah, well, no, that's 2 then. Yeah, there's the Kyoto prints and also the block you showed me, the block and print that you showed me.
Oh, the Utamara reproduction. There's nothing secret about that.
Yeah, I know, but just that's wow. But yeah, that the series from Kyoto, that blew my mind. That was.
I could do a David's Choice video every day for like 10 years with non-stop. There's that much information waiting to be told, you know. So.
Mischief Man says one day you'll tell a story about hanging out with Dave on stream.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, it's going to come back round, isn't it?
Go for it.
30 years I'll be sat there on hologram.
Yeah. Back when I was 27, I visited Tokyo and Dave was still there.
Still struggling to print invitation.
And I said, you knew the actual Dave Bull yourself? What, you know?
Yeah, I slept on the floor. Kicked him out of his bedroom and made him sleep upstairs.
Not to mention the shop problem, whatever. Okay. And people will all be like, how could you have done that?
Yeah, Mr. says, remembering Carver, David Bull.
20 views on YouTube. Why am I crying?
Pandari says, yes, Dave gave me one of his TV blocks. I've seen Dave's TV block, actually.
It's a piece of junk. You guys should all start making friends with my daughters.
Yeah, that's it, getting on the
inheritance action.
People are saying that he was printing that owl. The owl. Sylvia, that'd be a good book title. Remembering the right side of a carver's hand. Because the way that we hold the knife. Derek, how many owl prints have been done? Currently shipped is around 360. Oh no. So there's another 30 gone to Amy, so that's 390, and then there's another 30 here.
I don't know, but that count you saw on the website, that's how many have gone, that's how many have sold.
Oh, okay,
that's the order.
Yeah. Okay,
and
so
only is out of
360.
stock.
Yeah, there's another 30 that's gone to Ome, and then Dave's doing another 30 now.
I've spoiled a couple of these, there won't be 30, I've spoiled a couple. So. Okay, well I think we've got the last copy here, I think, this morning. Okay, so, this is number 30 here this morning. So, what is it now, 9:15? I've got to get to it. There's no point in trying to get the next colour started because I won't be able to finish it. So, so this will be the last sheet of the day here. This will be the last blue owl background you're going to see for a couple of months.
Wow.
So tomorrow's stream, I think, will be, what's today? What day is it today?
Thursday today.
It's Thursday. Yeah, so I guess I'll just leave these papers in here. Tomorrow I'll be doing the key block on this 30. Yep. And if it goes well, I should be able to finish, I'll be finished all. I'll do the key block, the light, sepia, the brown and the green, and finish this batch of 60 owls.
Someone's asking, when will the owls be back available to order?
Well, it should be on the webpage. Did she turn it off?
I don't know.
I shipped them to Ome yesterday. They're going to be, today's Thursday. Nobody's there today. They're packing tomorrow. The website should be up and running. It should be open.
Okay. Yeah.
Remind me when we shut the stream down to have a look and check that. Because even if people order now, they can't ship before the weekend, so no problem. The website should be open. I think what's done is there's many cases where we've run out of a print, and I've told her, okay, I'll shut the website down, and I forget. And orders come in, and then she can't ship it. So what she's been doing, she's been proactive.
Yeah.
When the last copy leaves their center, even though we're still printing it, she shut the website down. And it shouldn't have been. I think we should still be taking orders for these things because it is actively in
it says it's in reprinting.
Then that should be changed. Remind me, in 5 minutes we'll change that back.
Yeah. I'm going to write this down.
If she turns it off and no one remembers to turn it back on, we're thinking, why aren't there orders for owls recently? Cameron Sam?
Yes.
Can you do that? Can you turn the owls back on, please?
I will try. I think I know how.
On our manager page, on our website, Henshu, second block, first item in the second block of the manager page. Yeah, the owl. Okay. I think it's marked as reprinting right now. Turn it back on to available.
All right.
And that'll also put it into the euros and pounds section now.
Oh, excellent.
We're in the middle of, I've been doing some programming on the website the last few months.
Oh, yeah.
And we're switching it over to accept all four currencies on yen, dollars, euros and pounds.
Someone says, sounds like it's a faucet and you just turn the handle and the owls just start pouring out.
if only.
And Sylvian says, can you turn the owls back on now?
Okay, the owls are back on.
The owls back on, everyone. Get quick in.
This is cool.
Quick.
I just give a command to a distant voice in the next room and stuff happens. Wow.
I'm just kidding.
I so much like being a boss here.
That's why we need cloning. We can have a Dave in each room and you can just call through.
Delegating.
People are I think, someone's placing an order now.
Stand by to receive orders, Gary. Get ready to turn that thing back off, please. When it hits 59, turn it off. I spoiled one here, so.
Will we hear that intense order sound? Sylvian says. Is there an order sound?
Actually, no, this has changed now. It changed on January 1st. And all the orders used to come to my computer here personally.
Okay. So
and I finally, I let go, control, and control. All the order processing now goes to the central computer over there the camera's running. And he doesn't specifically have any interest in all that sounds playing and dings and bells and stuff going off. So that doesn't happen anymore, unfortunately. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I liked to play that way, but I can't, I had to let go of this stuff, This is part of making my job happen, giving Cameron work to do.
Sylvian, I can make a sound effect if it would make you feel better.
Okay, there actually was an owl order just now.
Okay, there it is. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Live, as it happens, from workbench to orders. The first 30's gone to Ome, so what I could do, if they hadn't, I could flip it out. I could put a little mark on the back so you know which one it is.
Yeah.
Mark that one, but they're already gone. I sent Ome yesterday, so. Feedback. Now, if only we had 50,000 followers on Twitch. Now, how do we do that? You know, the orders are open, ready, go. Then shut it down. 2 seconds later, they're all gone. You know?
You'd have to have a graphic that dropped like
So it's like ticket sales for a rock concert or something. Ready?
Yeah.
Get your fingers over those buttons and click, 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 click. So, one day we'll be there. One day.
Yeah, you'd have to have like a graphic on the screen where coins will sprinkle down and owls flutter up and have an order comes. Like those horrible Twitch overlays.
All right, where are we here? Okay, gang. Hi. I don't know, this might be, I got the bright light behind me, so maybe I'm all darkened up. I don't know. Whatever. Okay, thanks again for watching, you guys. This is, I forget what day. This is Thursday morning, right?
Yeah.
So tomorrow I'll be back here again.
Oops.
I didn't lock it. Sorry. Maybe it's just probably too dark anyway.
No.
Okay, all right. See, it's real hair. Look at this. I didn't get enough sleep last night. I'm a little bit punch drunk. Sorry. Okay. Anyway, here we are. It's Thursday also. Tomorrow's stream we'll be doing the key block on these 60 sheets and maybe as far as I get through to the finish of it. That's Friday. Saturday I can't see that far. I have no idea what's going to happen. And one of these days we should try and get the camera downstairs. Sugi-san, good morning. Hello. Thank you. Hey. So anyway, I don't know. Tomorrow I'll be here. The day after that, no idea. Let's turn the camera around just a second here, because you can see the young lady who's just come in. I don't know how far to turn this thing. I don't know.
Keep going. We're almost at the door. There we go.
Sugi-san, say hello.
Hold on, you have to move me.
Here we are. Here we go. Hi, Sugi-san. No, so behind his camera. Hi. And Sugi-san's bench is right here. She's just finished a batch of the first boss fight print. And they're on my desk right now, waiting to be checked and signed. Checked and sent to Jed for signing. So, okay, shut this thing down, sir. Yep.
Let's get it right. 3, 2, 1.
What are you doing? Shutting yours off first? So
Yeah.
get
Hot mic.
finish with a shot of Sugi-san's bun when she sits down or something.
Right, we'll go quick then. Right.
Good night, gang.
guys.
Thank you very much. Okay,
Bye-bye.
see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.